Peace. This is Wise for Wise Words Media back at y'all for another round. And fight fans, breaking news, man. Wow. Just a couple of days before the Mayweather Promotions pay per view bout between Tank Davis and Frank the Ghost Martin goes down, breaking news happens where longtime Floyd Mayweather advisor and CEO of Mayweather Promotions, Leonard Ellerbe, steps down abruptly just a couple days before a big pay per view fight. And yes, he will no longer be the CEO of Mayweather Promotions. Now, stepping in for Leonard Ellerbe in his place to be the new CEO of Floyd Mayweather Promotions or Mayweather Promotions is longtime co-advisor Richard Schaefer. Now, for those who are not familiar with Richard Schaefer was at Golden Boy Promotions. And back, I would say like around 10 years ago, when things really got rough for Oscar De La Hoya on a personal level, and we started to see him on the news a lot with with things that he self-admittedly had to check himself into rehab and get help for. When those things started manifesting and they started to spiral and get out of control, Richard Schaefer was the one that was really holding down Golden Boy Promotions. He was Golden Boy Promotions at one point. I would say about 10 years ago, like the 2015s, 2016ish, around that time, 2014. So about like roughly 10 years ago, Richard Schaefer was really doing a lot of the muscle work over at Golden Boy Promotions because Oscar really was going through some stuff. So much so that I'm happy to see Oscar here today because he looked like he was spiraling in a bad way where some people don't recover. But good to see Oscar here these days. But Richard Schaefer is the guy that upheld Golden Boy Promotions is still here thanks to Richard Schaefer. And Richard Schaefer and Floyd Mayweather had a very tight relationship. They have a business partnership that goes back to those days of like 10 years ago, like the 2014, 2013. They were very cool and they worked together a lot. And he was an advisor for Floyd Mayweather. Like, they would talk about business because remember, this is around the tail end of Floyd's career when he was about to transition into becoming a full-time promoter. So he was getting a lot of jewels, a lot of knowledge from Richard Schaefer. And that wisdom had a long-lasting effect on Floyd Mayweather. And Mayweather instantly, upon the release, or rather the stepping down of Leonard Ellerbe, instantly Floyd Mayweather finds his replacement and plugs in longtime friend and advisor Richard Schaefer. So now Richard Schaefer will be the CEO of Mayweather Promotions. I mean, Richard Schaefer, as previously mentioned, did a fantastic job over at Golden Boy Promotions, especially at a time with, the owner of the promotion wasn't too stable. He helped maintain stability. He was the one who was a part of Floyd Mayweather's Cinco de Mayweathers every Cinco de Mayo weekend and the Independence Day fights that Floyd Mayweather would have in September. Richard Schaefer and Mayweather were like the brainchilds of that. And Richard Schaefer also, because of the Golden Boy Promotions that was a part of these promotions with Floyd Mayweather, that's when they started coming with the idea to showcase Canelo Alvarez. And Canelo Alvarez started to fight in Mayweather's undercards. And that's when the world started to become more familiar with Canelo Alvarez due to the fact that he was fighting under Mayweather's undercards and Mayweather and Golden Boy Promotions. Because remember, a lot of people used to say, Mayweather and Golden Boy, why they work so much if they don't like each other? Richard Schaefer was the nucleus. He was what was in the middle holding together that bond between Mayweather Promotions and Golden Boy Promotions. It was Richard Schaefer. And at some point, Schaefer and De La Hoya just parted ways. Maybe it could be because of Floyd, who knows? But this news is not too surprising. I think more the timing of it is surprising because it comes a couple days before a huge fight, um, and Ellerbe just steps down. So I think the abrupt nature when it happened right before a huge fight, that's being put together by Mayweather Promotions, I think that's more of what's surprising here. However, you've been hearing the rumors for a while that Ellerbe wasn't going to be there anymore, and recently you've had a couple like top prospects leaving Mayweather Promotions. You have Tank Davis, who's been talking recklessly about Mayweather Promotions. So maybe Floyd just wanted a different direction. Maybe he wanted to steer this boat a different direction and have a new captain on board to take it into that direction. And who better than a man that helped him in the tail end of his career, promotion wise, and is an established promoter, and he knows what he's doing. So, maybe this was a way to kind of save face for Mayweather Promotion and make some business moves that will keep some of that younger talent there at Mayweather Promotions. But abrupt news, Leonard Ellerbe is out, and in comes Richard Schaefer. So as I find out more about this story, because I came in an abrupt nature, as I find out more, I'll tell more. I'm Wise for Wise Words Media. Peace.